In this lesson, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a Docker Hub account and then take a look at some of the existing repositories within the Docker Hub, which is an online account. So within your browser, whether you're using Chrome or IE or Edge or any other browser, simply navigate to your search and search for, let's say, Docker Hub, and it will take you to a page which will list the URL, right? So it'll say hub.docker.com. Simply click on this link, and just a two-step process. So you can choose a Docker Hub ID, and this ID is important whichever you choose, because you can later use this ID to pull and push Docker images. So I already have the account created, right, for myself. So for yourself, as a practice task, just go to hub.docker.com, give an ID, enter your email address, and choose a password and click sign up, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Of course, you need to verify the email that you'll receive within your email client. So once you're done, you can navigate to login, and it'll take you to the login with your Docker ID. So for example, I created a login ID called Claydesk and then password, and then click login, and this will log in to the Docker Hub. Pretty straightforward interface, nothing to it. The important aspect here is the repositories. So for instance, I can click on the Explore Repositories button here, and it will list out some of the official repositories, and also tells me how many stars and how many pulls were requested. So for example, over 10 million pulls were requested for the Nginx, which is by far one of the most frequently used repository, right? And then you have your Ubuntu, your Redis, registry, Mongo, MySQL, WordPress, Node.js, and so on. So all of these are simply registries that are available at Docker Hub. So for example, if I were to click on the Nginx details, it will take me to the Nginx page, and it will tell me the actual command that I can use to pull Nginx. Okay. Similarly, it shows me the full description of supported tags and respective Docker file links. And as I scroll down, provides what is Nginx. And recall from one of my previous lessons, I did talk about what Nginx was, and here it is again. So it's an open source reverse proxy server, as well as load balancer, HTTP cache, and a web server, also known as the origin server. Okay, so an important element that we'll later use Nginx when we get to our Google Cloud and so on. Okay, and also shows you how to use this image, and many other details are also on this page. So you can explore this on your own as a practice task, create an account, log in, and explore these repositories. But importantly, it tells you the pull command, right? So you can use shell to pull the Nginx right from your shell. Great. So let's go back to our dashboard here. Similarly, if I go back to my Explore repositories, and notice there are other ones as well, such as Ubuntu. If I click on details on this one quickly, just so you can see, same thing. Docker pull command is listed. So you can take a look at this. Use this command to pull Ubuntu on your own machine. Similarly, Ubuntu is a Debian-based Linux operating system, right, with Unity as its default desktop environment. So it gives you a little background as well as definitions on what this repository and registry is all about and how you can actually use this. So that's all there is to it with hub.docker.com. So importantly, your ID plays an important role, because when you use your ID, you can log in using your shell. So let me in fact demonstrate how to use the actual shell to log on to our Docker Hub. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up our Docker shell here, and here I'm going to simply say Docker login. It's the command, and it says login with your Docker ID to push and pull images from Docker Hub, right? And if you don't have it, just go to hub.docker.com to create one. And it says username is Claydesk, which right here is already logged in. So that way, once you create the ID account, you can use the Docker login command to log in. If you're not logged in, it will just ask you for the username and password, and it will take you to this prompt. So practice. I hope this helps, and let's move to the next lesson.